No more Bali. Why did I move from Bali, Canggu, to this new destination where I am at now? Well, in this video I'm going to expose the 7 reasons, the 7 negatives that caused me to leave Bali, Canggu, pack up my bags and get out of there and move to this new destination where I am at now. So the 7 topics that we are going to be discussing are traffic, pollution, prices, social media, my purpose in life, my health, and construction. Canggu is still an amazing place for tourists and probably one of the best places in the entire world that a tourist can go and visit. You know, it has incredible facilities, it has incredible amenities and places like wellness facilities and different shops ranging from boutique shops to health shops to, you know, everything under the sun. But, you know, it has the negatives as well that I just discussed. So it depends what you are coming to Bali for. That's ultimately going to decide whether or not Canggu is the right place for you to go and visit. But for me, living, it wasn't perfect for me. So let's discuss these 7 topics openly and honestly, and I will accept any of your guys' criticism. Just let me know in the comments what you think. But there have been multiple people and friends who I know personally who have made the change too. So I'm not the only one in this mindset. So the first one is traffic. Obviously in Canggu, this place is filled with people and the traffic can be a little bit chaotic at times. There's times that you might just need to go 2, 3, 4 kilometers and you can sit for, you know, up to 1 hour. It's also a little bit dangerous, the roads here, because of the amount of people, the amount of reckless driving and the congestion, and people are, you know, generally driving a little bit chaotic here. There's lots of fast and loud motorbikes that, you know, you can put yourself at risk, and I've had friends of friends lose people and end up in hospital due to some serious accidents. So I must say that the traffic is definitely not something that's, you know, in my good books. It's definitely something that has had a negative impact on my opinion of Canggu. Next, it is the pollution. Now, Indonesia generally has, I would say, pretty bad pollution. They have quite a serious plastic problem, and there's lots of great organizations that are working on this rapidly to try and change this. Massive shout out to Sungai Watch. They are a organization in Bali that have been cleaning up rivers for a couple of years now and have collected tons of trash. Thank you to them and to people like that that are creating these organizations. However, not a lot of people care for the environment, unfortunately, and this does take a serious impact on the quality of, you know, the landscape and the beaches and the nature. So what you tend to see in Canggu, especially in rainy season, is a lot of dirty beaches. There are, like I said, great organizations that come and they work on cleanups, and this is fantastic. But if I have the choice to avoid sitting on a trash-filled beach, well, then I'm going to make the choice to move away from that. They did try to stop single-use plastic here in Indonesia. I don't know if this is still, you know, being implemented. Doesn't quite seem like that. Hopefully, you know, some people will speak up again and this is something that can be rapidly fixed, because it's killing our oceans, number one, and it's having a negative impact on the tourism scene, and Bali relies heavily on the tourism sector. So I hope in the near future that this will be addressed. You know, it really has been, and I can say that there are a lot of good practices out there and a lot of good rules and regulations, signs. You know, people are making a difference where they can. Like I said, if I have the choice to come and experience beautiful ocean like this place behind me, I'm going to make the move and choose the cleaner side of life. The next thing is prices. Things have drastically increased in prices over the last couple of years since I've been coming here. You can really see the price increase, especially in the accommodation sector. Places that were once, you know, $100 per night now have been pushed up almost to $200 per night. So finding a good place to stay, especially long term, because this video is mainly directed at what it's like living in Canggu, not just visiting for a short period, If you're coming as a tourist, well, please blow your cash on some of the most beautiful places, because you're going to be wowed by the design of these villas and these homestays and these hotels. They are absolutely incredible, and I can give Canggu that 10 out of 10 stars for design and for facilities and for infrastructure. You know, the architecture there is just out of this world, and you're going to really be able to find yourself a comfortable and relaxing place that is going to meet all of your expectations. But if you are looking for a long-term rental, well, the prices in Canggu have kind of skyrocketed in the last few years, and this makes it incredibly difficult to find a place that is good for long term. Maybe for the same amount of money that you're spending in Canggu, the property and accommodation that you can get here where I'm at now is going to be a lot more luxury. So it depends, how much cash are you willing to spend and what is it that you want to put your money towards. But if it's something that's very important, like a house or a villa for long-term living, well, then it is a little bit challenging to find those really epic places in Canggu for a good price. The next thing that I want to talk about, that again is a bit hypocritical coming from me, is social media. Now, I know I am on social media, and I've been on social media for the last 10 years, and I have been creating, you know, Instagram content, I've been making YouTube videos. But what I'm talking about when I say social media is a negative in Canggu, it's just become a little bit too crazy. You know, everywhere you go, there are people with cameras out shooting. There are people that are doing stupid type of content in order to try and make it online. People posing naked in front of, you know, temples and religious things. People that are disrespecting the culture in order to try and, you know, get famous on social media. And this isn't too cool. It's a little bit too fake. It's just very pretentious at times, and this to me can create a little bit of a weird feeling where I love to live more of a natural, you know, free life where you're connected more to nature and to, you know, earth and to good values. Again, this is just my opinion. Please take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. These are just my opinions. You know, whatever you view as important in your life, chase after your goals and, you know, follow your values and stay true to what you believe in. But in my opinion, what I see in Canggu and where the social media scene has gone, it's become a little bit obnoxious and a little bit arrogant, and this isn't too cool. It's a bit of a competitive, weird world out there if you are in the social media industry. Next is my purpose in life. Now, my purpose in life is to connect to nature in a sustainable, eco-friendly way, and I have done this through my business here in Indonesia, what is a place on an island next door to where I'm staying, hint hint, called Nusa Penida, and it is a place called Tropical Glamping. It is a eco-friendly glamping lodge. We focus a lot on sustainable practices, and we cater towards honeymooners looking to come and experience a luxury stay in Bali, in Nusa Penida, but in a comfortable manner that is really about connecting to the environment and being one with nature and not being taken out of it. So for me, being here where I am today is a lot closer for me to go and visit Tropical Glamping. We currently are building our third unique bamboo eco villa, and this is almost finished. It's around 2 to 3 months away, and I'm so excited. If you want to watch a full tour of that villa, of what it's going to be like, check this video up here. If you are one who wants to visit this beautiful country of Indonesia and see the amazing landscapes, the nature, the marine life, well, Tropical Glamping is a perfect place for you to start. The next negative is health. Unfortunately, in a place like Canggu where everything is very congested, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of trash, this can lead to health problems. Now, when I was living in Canggu before, I did see my health kind of deteriorating a little bit. I was ending up getting a lot of weird illnesses such as sinus infections from mold in our villa. I was getting a lot of barley belly from the bacteria. My health in Canggu was not the best, where living more of a sustainable, fresh organic lifestyle out in nature, and really sourcing the correct products that are fresh, this has definitely increased my health, and I can happily say that I am in a great space mentally, physically. I'm out here surfing, enjoying the sun every day, and I am so happy that I'm able to provide you guys with this information so that when you are coming to Bali, whether as a tourist or if you are wanting to make the move to this beautiful place, you can make the right decisions based on what you are after. Now please, I'm not saying that Canggu is a terrible place. It is insanely interesting. It has some of the best restaurants, the best food scene, the best nightclubs, day clubs, bars, villas, hotels in the world. And I can happily say that if you are a tourist and this is what you are after and you are looking for a stimulating holiday, then Canggu is definitely going to be a place that's going to blow your mind away. But it's not for everyone. The last point that I want to talk about is construction. Now in Bali there is a lot of construction going on everywhere. Even on this little island that I am living on now, there is some construction happening. The thing is that in Canggu the construction is kind of like door to door. It's like you can't really escape it. Anywhere you go, you are going to be in the limelight of a construction site. You're going to have construction vehicles passing past you all the time, putting you at a little bit of a risk on the road. You're going to have noises from construction irritating you throughout the day if you are trying to relax. There tends to be a lot of dust and dirt in Canggu, and that is because I believe that there are just so many construction sites that are dumping sand, drilling holes, mixing concrete, putting up things, breaking down things, and this is kind of just very invasive of your relaxation. So if your holiday is more about relaxation, then check out places like maybe Ubud, where it is a lot more relaxed and down to earth, as well as a place like this. This is Nusa Lembongan. Well, this is Nusa Chenagan. Behind me is Nusa Lembongan. And I've been living here in the Nusa Islands for the last month, and it's been a massive change. I love it. It has its complications too, such as a lack of facilities. However, I'm very much enjoying it, and for the next 3 months until our third villa is done at Tropical Glamping, I'm going to be out here enjoying the island life. And then I want to make a move possibly to Uluwatu, go see the lifestyle there. There is a lot of interest in Uluwatu, and many people have been taking the opportunity to move from Canggu to Uluwatu, as Uluwatu is definitely seeing a rise in interest, a rise in facilities and infrastructure, and this is creating a better environment for people to live in. So if you're a digital nomad living in Bali, well, you might make the move from Canggu to Uluwatu if these 7 topics have also been bothering you over the last couple years. I hope you have taken this information with a bit of understanding from a personal point of view. Please do your own research. Different people love different things. I have many friends that are still living in Canggu and live the best life possible. So it really depends on what you are after and what your main values and points of interest are going to be. I really thank you guys for watching this video, and if you found any of the information valuable, smash the like button. Only 1 in 100 people do this, so I'm trying to get it to 10 out of 100 people. So if you've enjoyed this video, please smash it with a like. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe down below. There are going to be way more Bali travel guides, way more Bali updates, as well as my Bali villa build series that you guys can follow along on if you are wanting to maybe come and live in Bali and build yourself a property here. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. Lots of love.